The eagle has landed. I repeat, the eagle has landed. You know your password?
Yes, I do.
This is going to be another 10 minutes. Sorry, Sean. Matt's got to have to remember his password.
Hey, I'm Matt from Matt Lane Fitness.
That's true.
Who are you?
Oh, thank you for asking. I'm Jenna from Matt Lane Fitness.
If you didn't know, I'm a registered nurse and a personal trainer. I have a sub-certification in behavior change. It's kind of fun to dive into this on both sides of the spectrum of fitness and healthcare.
I'm just here for the views.
You're a nurse too, but yeah, you're here for the views, exactly.
Here for that mirror scene.
Jesus. I want to give a shout out to Jean, the editor behind this video, the man that drops the fire nonstop. Today I want to dive in to Hugh Jackman and his incredible transformations throughout most of the X-Men movies that we've seen so far. I think he's done an incredible job. I want to highlight that. So I want to dive into whatever I can find on YouTube.
Hopefully shirtless.
His diet, his workout, whatever he's done, I want to try to hunt it down and react to it and see what he's done. I'm sure that you do as well.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. Before we dive all the way into it, do me a favor, hit the like button. If you pummel it in odd numbers...
It doesn't make sense. I don't like that.
You don't like it?
No.
Well, what would you say?
Click it.
Oh my God.
Or tick it. just press it. Very tenderly, like you love it. Give it a nice caress. In odd numbers.
If you're new to the channel, this channel is all about mental fitness. I know what it takes to go through the dieting and the working out to lean down, especially. Getting bigger has never been my strong point, obviously. But it's been incredible to see Hugh Jackman and the transformations, just like getting bigger, getting leaner. It's just, he's done a fantastic job. So I'm very impressed, and I want to dive into just some YouTube footage. Let's see what he's done. You ready?
Can't wait.
Oh, this is just his transformations. This is other movies, though. What? He was in a boxing movie? Wow.
Shower there.
See, he looks incredible right there. Yeah, so this was Days of Future Past, and he looked really, really impressive in that.
Minimum 6 months, you have to eat 6,000 calories a day. I train twice a day, so a good hour and 45 minutes in the morning, and then at lunchtime or whenever I can fit it in, another 45 to an hour later on in the day.
I'm someone who likes routine and discipline, weirdly. I kind of revel when I've got a structure.
Yeah, no, it takes a lot of work, but it's kind of fun.
So knowing that he's doing 2-a-days, like when you're training twice a day, he's doing the classic bodybuilding, eating 6 times a day. That's an athlete, honestly. That is an athlete. That is not just getting into shape. I'm the type of person that I feel like you don't have to eat 6 times a day if you're shooting for general health and wellness. When you're an athlete and you have to pack on that many calories and you're trying to repair your body, it is important at that point to eat a lot more because, again, he's acting like an athlete here. He is being paid a lot for the role, but it's awesome to see how much he respects it, obviously.
I read someplace that you secretly love working out.
More and more I like it. I have a trainer whose philosophy is not, I'm not going to kill you every time. I'm going to make it so you want to do it.
Hero and I have this fight, and I have my shirt off in that scene, so it's a key sort of moment.
So something huge right there that Hugh just said about...
Huge for huge.
Huge jacked man. Yes, and that's never been done before. Good job, Jenna. How unique of you. The trainer said to Hugh, that he doesn't want to kill him every single time because he wants him to be able to come back and enjoy it and not hate it. I think that's fantastic. That mentality is huge. The whole no pain, no gain thing is... It can go too far. And I think people overestimate what you have to do to get into shape. Honestly, what it really boils down to is a few different things. Mental fitness, nutrition, the physical training portion. And sure, in there's some specifics, but that's the basics that you really need. Consistency. If you don't have consistency with all 3, it doesn't matter. And I think it's sort of overcomplicated at times, but just consistency is what it boils down to.
It's people get angry with it, not like, oh, that's...
Look at that. All right, so you can see in his shoulder right there, like how just grainy he is. Like that, you can see little tiny veins and then also large veins, striations. Like that is peak condition. His body fat percentage is crazy low. I mean, you're talking about a body fat percentage of, I don't know how tall he is, but I mean, I'd have to bank on like 6% or somewhere near 6%. That's really, really low body fat when you have striations like that. It's a lot of work.
There's a difference, you can tell.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Hugh Jackman Nutrition. 16-8 diet. A little fast in action. Just found another video, Hugh Jackman's 3-month prep for a shirtless scene. At the time of recording this, we haven't seen all of like the Logan and Wolverine, and like we haven't seen the last one that he's in. I don't even know which one that is, so hopefully this isn't a spoiler. Oh, wow. Huh. Yep. Side note, a lot of people, they're like, I lost 2 pounds. You probably lost 2 pounds of fluid. If you're consistently losing 2 pounds, that's different. But I mean, if you just happen to look at it, 2 days ago I weighed this, and now I weigh this, it's probably water weight. I feel like we're running into something that we shouldn't hear.
We probably shouldn't spoil it.
Yeah, so we're gonna stop watching that because we don't want to run into anything that we shouldn't.
Waking up with that square hair.
This is one of Jenna's favorite scenes. Yeah, I remember just seeing that right there, and I was like, he looks incredible.
Whoa.
I was so confused by that sound to begin with.
He thought he shit himself.
Well, I was like, that doesn't make any sense. They get so close. I know it's on purpose.
Look how grainy he is. What was confusing about that?
When he did this and bone came out.
Yeah.
I was like, did the future make his metal look weird?
Beyond what the body can accomplish on its own. He explained, we used a pre-workout product called Animal Pump. While bulking, we used creatine in the product, and when cutting, we reduced, and then removed the creatine. It's not exactly the Weapon X program. Even the strictest anti-doping regulators are cool with the use of creatine, and it's been a regular item on the menu for bodybuilders and athletes since the 1990s. But it is one of the reasons why you don't look like Wolverine despite your best efforts.
Creatine got a bad look when it first came out, and it was looked at as a steroid. It's not. Basically, it helps you get stronger. You do, and how they're talking about how they cut it out towards the end, reason being is you do retain fluid. Like, it makes you sort of hold on to liquid, and that's exactly why they cut it out. But when you have that ability to gain that strength, you're going to be able to gain muscle in the process.
When you've taught your fans to expect photos and video of you doing clap push-ups or deadlifting the weight of a fat Shetland pony, you've got to bring it at the gym or risk disappointing them. So when you follow Jackman on Instagram and dutifully press that little heart icon for his clips from the gym, you're doing your part to make sure he shows up in Logan looking like a muscular nest of pythons with a human head.
A muscular nest of pythons with a human head.
That's so true. If you have a problem with accountability, which I hear often, I think that using social media is a beautiful way to create accountability. When you put that out there and you're like, back in the gym, or if you tag yourself, at the gym, that's a huge way to do that because eyes are on you. Whether someone cares or they don't about you personally, they will care about your fitness journey, I promise you. There's something about living through someone else and watching what they're doing when it comes to fitness, because everybody at some point in their life that is gonna want to be in shape, or they want to lose a few pounds or gain some strength. It happens with everybody. I hear it so often. So I think keeping accountable through social media is a fantastic way. So I'm really glad they touched on that.
I agree.
I wanted to see what Hugh Jackman did, and I'm impressed. I'm not surprised. This is classic bodybuilding mixed with some strength, and then the nutrition to dial down and get so lean. I was really impressed with what we've seen up until this point, and I know that there's a few more movies to come that we haven't watched at the time of recording this. So awesome. Very well done. This takes such dedication. I'm happy for him because he's killed it.
Looks terrible. I'm glad he did it, because I wouldn't have. You
have to love the process. If you're wondering how to do any of this, I have a bunch of videos on this channel sort of telling you how to lean down. Check this channel out. There's a lot. I have a playlist that's actually called I'm New to Fitness. You should check it out. There's a lot of good basics. How many times should I say you should check it out?
You should check it out.
You don't have to be perfect at this Hugh Jackman getting ripped thing. Just try to be better than yesterday. Every day.
Every Jackman.
Every Jackman.